I think I'm starting to get a hang of this video thing, and I have this crazy idea that in October I'm going to post 2 videos a week instead of 1 video a week that I've been doing for over a month now. And I'm pretty happy and proud of myself that I have been able to keep that consistency going, because I've been trying to do YouTube for the past year plus, 2 years maybe it is already, and it just hasn't worked out. But finally I think I've come into a kind of rhythm, and I've started to figure out what kind of videos I want to create, and there's so many things that I want to share, so I want to continue. And if there is anything that you'd like me to film or tell you about or share, I'd be happy to, because I really like being transparent and sharing as much as possible. I think that's the whole point. So today I thought I would do a September favorites. I haven't done favorites in a while either, and they are actually kind of one of my favorite videos to watch on YouTube, because it's so interesting to just find out a couple of things that people are really loving. I have 5 favorites this month. And to start off with, I'd like to share a couple of books that I got when I was at home visiting my grandparents. On their dusty bookshelf I found these 2 vintage books from 1955 from a Swedish publisher, and they are books about plants. There's one about, they call it nyttoväxter i färg, which is like healthy plants, aka fruits and vegetables in color. And I got an inomhusväxter i färg, which is indoor houseplants in color as well. And they are just these vintage illustrations of all different types of plants and flowers, and I can see myself being insanely inspired by these. I already am. I know of a database on Flickr that I reference all the time when I'm thinking like, what flower should I draw? I need some new leaf ideas, so I always look through that. But just having a book to sit and look through is so much easier and a nicer, pleasant experience, I guess you could say. And I love these illustrations, and I love that they show the seed and all like the interior and different leaves and all that stuff. So I think you'll be seeing lots of botanical illustrations from me for a while. Another favorite, let's do a little makeup, because I never talk about that, which is weird because I am obsessed with makeup. If you would look at my illustrations, I draw a lot of makeup, and I do enjoy makeup, but I'm starting to like whittle down what I use on an everyday basis. I don't have time to put on like 50 different products, so I kind of have like a favorite routine that I do, which is kind of sad considering how much makeup I have, but you know, that's how it is. So anyway, I use bronzer every day because I think it really wakens up the complexion and stuff like that, and I've tried lots of different kinds. So when I was in the States, I bought this one from Physicians Formula because I heard everybody and their mom talk about it, the butter bronzer, and it is actually really good. I got the lighter version than the darker because I'm quite pale. And it is nice and buttery, like the name suggests. It's super buttery, and it smells like summertime. But I really like it. It was quite cheap. I think Ulta always has those deals, so I think my sister and I both bought this. It was like buy one get one 50%. So good for like $11 each. That's not bad. We don't have Physicians Formula in Sweden, but I'm sure I could get it online. And by the way, the kind of brushes that I use when I apply bronzer, I either use this like stippled large brush if I want to like an overall bronzy look, or I use this fan stipply brush too, for a little bit more chiselly, I guess, or subtle, depends on how I apply it. So those are my 2 favorites. This one's from NYX and this one's from Sigma. I also want to say that my 3rd favorite is Instagram. I think that's kind of a cop-out, but I mean, I've been really enjoying Instagram lately. I've been posting way more illustrations, or only illustrations, instead of I'm just skipping the whole photograph thing, except for on stories and stuff like that, because I just haven't gotten it to flow before, as I mentioned in my previous Instagram video. And it's really fun, and I've been creating lots of illustrations inspired by other Instagrammers, and coming up with different concepts that are new. Like I've been starting doing these little collections of illustrations that I puzzle together to make different still lifes, and I've been really enjoying it. So I hope that you follow along with me and comment and engage with me because it's also really fun. I've been getting lots more comments lately, and it becomes way more fun to open up your phone and like chat with different people who enjoy the same things as you. So follow me on Instagram at EmmaKisstina. The last two favorites are kind of related to each other because I have somehow discovered the planning community on Instagram, Pinterest, and YouTube. Specifically the bullet journaling community, and I've just been like totally sucked in. I've always been a planner girl and like to-do lists and all that stuff, but now that I see how creative people are being with their journals and planners, that makes me want to do it too. So I'm in the process of like revamping my File Effects planner to be more of a bullet journal because I have noticed that the setup that I have now, I don't really use it because I don't have that many tasks during a day. I need more like an overview of the week and then have like a general super to-do list that I can check off as I go throughout the week. There doesn't have to be like on specific days because it doesn't work for me with a baby. Like I don't know what days he will let me work tons or not, you know? And besides my regular planner, I have started I guess you could say a bullet journal on the side. I took an old notebook. First, I wanted to, of course, go out and buy everything for journaling and scrapbooking, all that stuff, but I like composed myself. I don't have really the money at the moment. I have plenty of art supplies at home, so I found an old sketchbook in my drawers, but it had a really ugly cover, so I taped on a black piece of paper, and then I printed out a sticker with a marble texture because, you know, that's popular. So I did a little DIY project, which was really fun. And then it was a new notebook that I could use, and I've been starting to fill it with goals, plans, intentions, focuses, all that stuff, and it's exciting because I mean, to Instagram I've been tracking how much I post and engage and all that stuff, and my goal, I guess, I hate saying goals, but my intention is to at least have 5 days of consistency every week, which should be Monday through Friday, but so far I have only managed 2 days in a row of full consistency with posting on Instagram once, stories, liking at least 10 images I've given myself, commenting at least 3 people's images, and then engaging with people that I don't follow with, like either in other people's following, you know, all that stuff, trying to just like or on hashtags, stuff like that. I'm working on it, and I think the power of checking in a box or filling in a box is so strangely satisfying that it actually works. You're like, I'm stressing over that these certain boxes aren't filled in. I'm just like, why? You just want to do the task so that you can fill it in, which is, I think, the point. As I mentioned earlier in the video, I am thinking of doing 2 videos per week in October, so I've been starting to plan out my October content calendar. I was thinking Monday and Friday, and I done these little post-it note thingies because if I wrote it down with pen, I just change like every day what I think I'll be doing. So this is gonna work for me. Also, I have another section for checking in when I've filmed and edited and stuff like that and shared. So we'll see how it goes, and I think this is a process that is going to I'm going to continue to develop and share on my channel. I hope that you'll find that interesting. I definitely want to do a video on my quest for organization, I'm going to call it, because I am not a completely organized person, but I'm not a disorganized person, so I want to share how I am currently organizing my stuff and how I would like to in the future, or I'm working towards. So that will be coming up next month, hopefully. And then the last fun thing, because when you do watch a million YouTube videos about a certain subject like makeup or journaling or whatever like that, then you do get sucked into certain products and you just have to try them. And everybody is talking about those Tombow brush pens, so I went and looked at my local hobby shop, Panduro, and they seem to have something similar, and their brand is just their brand called Panduro Hobby. So I bought some brush pens in these pretty pastel-y colors. I'm missing one, purple, but whatever. And they have the typical brush tip on one side, and then a fine liner on the other. They've been fun to play with so far. I don't know, it's just fun to buy new markers pretty much. So that's my current monthly favorites and things that I've been inspired by and working on and playing with. So I hope you enjoyed, and that's it, I guess. Thanks so much for watching. I will see you in a minute.